My dear viewers, this is a special edition of Africa Today. We're going to focus on several issues, among them the inauguration by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi today. A short break and I'm going to be back with you. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi said Egypt is a major axis of transforming data between the East and the West. President al-Sisi was speaking at the inauguration of the Government Data and the Cloud Computer Center. He said the state has exerted great efforts to develop the communication infrastructure. He also added that the state is keen to digitalize Egypt achieves the needed progress. President al-Sisi also added that the state aims to make the utmost benefit from the human resources to achieve development. He also noted that Egypt has exerted great efforts to develop the communications and IT infrastructure. He also noted that it is important to keep Egypt stand as a main point for data transportation. The president also said that millions of dollars have been spent to prepare a comprehensive infrastructure in this field. President al-Sisi also said he has requested that the Justice City be fully digitalized, adding that progress achieved in digitalization is still not enough. The president also said Egypt started data development and has pioneered in the field since 2018 in parallel with the establishment of the administrative capital. He also said the Egyptian state now has no paper government, adding that the Justice City in the new administrative capital is being established to be a paper documentation city. The president said qualified human resources must be provided to work in the digitalization field. He also noted that the data center inaugurated on Sunday will include all ministries and their data and will be highly secured. President al-Sisi also inspected departments of the government's data and cloud computing center. Officials said the center is the first of its kind for data analysis and AI in Egypt and North Africa. They added that the center provides crucial and applications related to AI on all levels and is a substitute for the governmental data center in the new administrative capital. They said it works as a unified national data center for crisis recovery and nationalizing AI technologies in the governmental sector. Officials also added that the center aims to provide accurate data for governmental bodies. Well, the Government Data and Cloud Computer Center is described the first of its kind in Egypt and North Africa. We have more in the following report.
The Data and Cloud Computing Center P1 is the first center for analyzing and processing big data and artificial intelligence in Egypt and North Africa, saving time, effort, and money, thus enhancing new investment opportunities. Officials say the center works to provide critical applications, payment, as well as applications related to artificial intelligence and big data analysis for decision-making at all levels. They said it also serves as an active alternative to the new capital data center, using cloud computing technology, artificial intelligence, and big data to analyze government data. They say it is a unified national center for disaster recovery data that localizes the use of artificial intelligence technology in the government sector and provides all accurate data to government agencies. Officials say Egypt is a main hub for transferring data between the East and the West, adding that the government has exerted efforts to set up an infrastructure that backs government plans to develop digitalization domain. They say Egypt spent billions of dollars to prepare infrastructure that will help the state make a real breakthrough in the field of digitalization in a way that copes up with rapid changes in this domain worldwide. They say in the past Egypt used to store its data abroad in return for huge sums, but now the government has been able to localize its data on its lands.
Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, Engineer Mohamed Harthy, Communications and Information Technology Expert. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, and thank you for inviting me today.
It's my pleasure. Well, sir, how do you see the timing of this inauguration?
Today marks a significant milestone towards data and information governance, as well as a substantial addition to the capabilities of the Egyptian state. His Excellency President Fattah al-Sisi mentioned many times the importance of dealing with data and developing a dedicated data governance on multiple occasions. And he also stressed the significance of centralizing data processing and data analysis to enhance the ability and to provide proactive services and make better decisions. The new capital city, العاصمة الإدارية, it's يعني very important milestone to be able to moderate and to operate and to administrate يعني the public services and decision making from the new capital city, and it's يعني segmented as new generation of smart cities standing for new technologies, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and compliance with cybersecurity global standards. It will improve the ability of operating and to deal with public services efficient and ensure the accuracy of data data outcome and decision making and the public services delivered to the cities.
Yes, Engineer Mohammed, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi said that Egypt is a major axis transforming data between East and the West. So how did you read his statement?
The statement is very important because if we can talk about the new era of digital economy, we have solid streams in Egypt. We have a capability of human resources, as President Fattah Sisi mentioned today, the importance of the a new line of education, how to build a capability of using a new technology, using emerging technology, how to benefit from the human resources, because the global digital economy is the importance of of dealing with human resources well trained, and they can offshore digital services from Egypt. It will increase and improve the situation of economy. Digital economy is very important, but it stands for well-trained human resources. And maybe if we can talk about the cloud services and Egypt as a centralized and digital hub, today we can stand for this achievement from the data hub, and we can start a strategy and marketing strategy to attract the investors from all of the world, around the world, to invest in Egypt, because expenses is low. It's very important to any kind of investment. Expenses and daily expenses, it's low comparing any other countries. We have the capability of human resources, and the investor can improve and can invest to give the human resources high-end training related to emerging technology. Other facility we can spotlight related to the new capital city, any kind of services related to Internet of Things, related to cybersecurity, services, data protection. We can find all of these streams at a new capital city, so that any kind of investment, or we can start a solid marketing to benefit from a new capital city, to benefit from the infrastructure allocated to at new capital city.
Yes, Engineer Mohammed, how would you describe the development of the communication infrastructure in Egypt in recent years and the efforts exerted by the state in this field?
Egypt invested a lot يعني previous years, maybe يعني from 5 years ago, invested a lot to improve the infrastructure. Maybe if we can remember after Corona, COVID-19, many of يعني sectors, a lot of sectors يعني depends on the internet usage, depend on the capability of the infrastructure, and we can يعني we can see at حياة كريمة projects some of يعني of governments started to يعني Egypt and Gulf sector invested a lot to give the capability and the ability related to infrastructure, to give the directions يعني to this government, maybe to benefit from the human resources allocated at governments all around Egypt, to start working remotely and يعني from their zone or their city, so that I think يعني if we haven't يعني if Egypt didn't invest a lot related to improve the infrastructure, we cannot talk about the data hub that يعني President Fattah Sisi started and launched the start of data hub center, and we cannot talk about the investment and to attract the investors to invest in cloud and offshoring services and in Egypt. So I think we have to take it as good news and a great achievement, and we still have يعني I think a lot to do to improve, because it's an ongoing cycle. Improvement and investing the infrastructure and digital infrastructure, it's ongoing process.
Yes, so Engineer Mohamed, President Sisi also added during the inauguration that the state aims to make the utmost benefit from human resources in order to achieve development. So how important is it to provide the human resources for the development of the digitalization?
Human resources is the key player if we talk about the digital economic and digital services, because يعني as a new technology and emerging technology needs high capability and high trained resources. I think Egypt يعني did a great برضو efforts related to this يعني this topic. We can find a national university segmented and spotted يعني on new technology like artificial intelligence, IoT, cybersecurity, and we can see I can find many of initiatives on behalf of Ministry of Communication related to after graduation يعني training projects. I think كمان it's important to improve more. We can يعني find that President Fattah Sisi mentioned many times that we have to do a lot effort related to give the opportunity to youth, give the opportunity to re-engineer يعني the faculties and re-engineer the needs of nowadays no need for traditional education. Nowadays we can start for a new kind of education. It's a practical education, industrial education from preschool. From the preschool, we can prepare our kids, and later on our youth to be prepared to have the capability and to have the opportunity to start doing business from early age, because technology can give the capability to human resources to engage with the strategy, to engage with the global services, with the global opportunities from early age. So it's important to re-engineer and revisit the educational process, educational outcome. As President Fattah Sisi mentioned many times, it's true, and the global global and many countries started to re-engineer and re-architect the universities and universities topics and segmentation to meet the opportunity, global opportunity.
Yes, how can human carriers in Egypt be prepared in order to deal with the digitalization progress?
The benefits of digital and new technology, it's easy to learn, it's easy to stand for what is going on related to especially artificial intelligence. Nowadays we talk about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is too easy to learn. It's the benefit. So the proven message and the strategic and important message is to talk with our kids to start learn from the open communities, open platform, open resources. We have multiple resources for education. No need to wait to engage to attend the university to start learning roadmap and learning curve starting from preschool, because preschool is very important to revisit the curriculum, to add the development and new technology, artificial intelligence, add our curriculum to prepare our kids to start from early stage to engage and to practice the new technology. It's very, very important. We can find schools all around the world started to teach their kids only technology, science and technology, and the new technology, not the obsolete technology, not the old technology. Technology is moving fast, moving forward, and we can benefit from this. We can benefit that we can scale down the numbers of universities, the number of schools, but we can work efficient, and we can improve and teach our kids and youth to learn from the open resources related to new technology.
Yes, so Engineer Mohamed, with the emergence of artificial intelligence and also the rapid progress of the technological and also the digitalization fields, how do you see the impact of the progress on science, information exchange and economy?
Digital economy and science and the research and development is important. It's the key place. If we will talk about to improve the economy situation, so we have to talk about the national company, Egyptian company. We need to improve the national the number of national company of Egyptian company. We have to talk about offshoring digital services, because offshoring digital services is very important. It's and the short way to improve the income from outside Egypt. We have to talk to offshore the human resources from Egypt. If we will improve and prepare our youth to start from early stage to engage with development, and nowadays we talk about no-code platform and low-code platform. We can develop a turnkey solution with no-code platform using the artificial intelligence. So in a no-code and low-code platform, we can see that all around the world started to implement and to develop a project, and huge projects using the no-code platform. So nowadays we have to redirect the vision and redirect our youth to learn the new code and to be an implementer, not only a developer. To have the capability to be an implementer, how to implement the artificial intelligence module, how to develop the artificial intelligence module. We nowadays talk about the operational services, as His Excellency President Abdel Fattah Sisi mentioned that we have to we talk about the remote hospital e-courts. We nowadays talk about the e-courts. He redirect about the new judge city and new legal services standing for new technology. So that technology is moving fast. So we have to talk about, and we have to take it seriously, related to strategy of offshoring services, offshoring human resources from Egypt, and to tease and to attract the investors to transfer their investment and transfer transfer the HQs and all around the world to be allocated in new capital city. And we have 4 and 5 generation of new cities, smart cities, not only new capital city. We have the North Coast. We have a new cities at the North Coast. We have and South Arena Zone. We have many of smart cities. So it's a way to improve and to attract the investors, and to improve and to prepare our human resources to be prepared for this opportunity in this year and next year.
Yes, Engineer Mohamed, what are the downturn of the rapid development of the technological fields?
If I hear you right,
the downturn of the rapid development of the technological fields.
If we talk about the development of how to accelerate the development of digital process and digital cycle and digital projects, we can find that digital strategy allocated and embedded in many sectors. If we talk about the healthcare, it's important to use artificial intelligence modules and the national product. We have to allocate a national product. It's important today that we heard about using a local artificial intelligence module and local data sets to be able to enhance and to improve the NLP, natural language processing, to detect the human language or Egyptian human language, to be able to give them an operational services like chatbot services, like technical support, any kind of operational services. It's important to detect and to build up a national data set and local data set to improve, not to use global or international products, because the capability of using a national product and the capability of using how to build up a know-how and use this know-how to improve the services and digital services, it's important because we have some of our kind of list of disease in Egypt not available at other countries. So we have to detect the behavior. We have to make a behavior analysis. We have to to start mining the data and using the artificial intelligence to know how to build up a disease local map, to give a proactive protection and related to industrial sectors. We have to build up our national products, digital products, to be available or to be used in many of industry sections. So we can find the digital products and technical aspects is embedded now all inside many of Egyptian sector and industry.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Also, thank you for your valuable information. Engineer Mohamed Harthy, Communications and Information Technology Expert. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this special edition of Africa Today. My name is Aman Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.